Hi, this is Amazon Mandy, and this is the first tutorial video I recorded in years, so it's probably not going to be my best. I'm going to keep this as short as possible and just kind of gauge whether people are interested or would like to see more before I make a really long one or continue to make more, so I'm not wasting anybody's time. So I'm just going to do a really quick one on setting your body paint, because that is the question that I probably get the most about body paint, is people complaining about how it comes off on their clothing and smears and everything. And it's so simple to set it. It's super cheap and easy to do. So that'll be lesson number 1. And then if people are interested in more or ask for more videos, then I'll be happy to do that. Maybe I'll do like a set of lessons. But it gets harder and harder, and we can learn together. So I'm going to start with a very simple body paint. I'm just going to start with cake makeup instead of airbrushing. If people continue to want videos, maybe that'll be down the road. So I'm going to start with my kind of makeup that I like the best. I like Ben Nye. It comes in these wonderful little containers. I don't know, I've never had a breakout from these, but always test it on yourself, especially if you're going to put it on your face before you wear it for 6 hours, or you might be full of regret. So to put your body paint on, you just need your makeup and a little makeup sponge, and these come in packs of like 50 for nothing. They're super cheap. You can get them at Walmart or anywhere. I hate Walmart. And just push it in there, start to get it on your sponge. And I'm going to do it on my arm because I have that available. I'm going to have to work on these if I'm going to be the Hulk. I'm just saying. I know. So start putting your makeup on, and I use dabbing motions. That helps to keep your pigment even and spread it out instead of just smearing it around. And then you can always go back and get more and just continue adding. Now it looks like I have a fabulous bruise right now. That's what I get for picking purple, but I thought it would show up really well on the camera. So once I've dabbed it on and it's kind of even, I take my sponge and I very gently, like I'm not using any pressure at this point, and I just kind of drag it, and it helps to spread it all out a little bit more evenly. Let's see, I'll get it over here for you. That way it's not blotchy. It looks a lot more convincing to do it that way. I have to stop saying I still do that too much. So once we have it kind of spread out, and when you do this final motion where you're evening out your pigment, it helps to go in the direction of your body hair growth when you're doing body hair painting. So if I'm doing it on my arm, my hair would grow this way, so I would just kind of wrap around it. Because if you go against it, it tends to, first off, push your hair in crazy directions, and it kind of gathers around the hair follicles, and it looks pimply or something. So here you go. I have an even coat. And this is what most people put on and run around the convention in. And obviously it's not set, and it gets all over everything and your clothes, and it stinks, and that's no fun. Just touch it up. So in order to set it so it doesn't come off on anything, you want to get yourself what is called neutral set. And pretty much any online store or good costume shop that sells body paints or face paints should have neutral set. It's super cheap. This bottle will last you for years. I have done a million costumes with body paint, a lot of it on me. And I've only used one bottle. This is my new one. It's going to last me forever. I have to get it. Okay. So yeah, take some of this and I will sprinkle it out onto a container. In this case, I'm using a plate. Whatever. Bring a dish to a convention. Use a soap dish. Like, it doesn't matter. Put it on the counter. clean up when you're done. Don't be a goof and leave your hotel room a mess. And then you can use either a powder puff, which again, any makeup store, or a cheap makeup brush. I am using e.l.f. brand. They're really great for cheap brushes for throwaway things like this. I think they're pretty nice quality. It's not, the best thing that you're ever going to get, but it's perfect for this. So we'll start with the powder puff and dab it in your neutral set. You see I got a lot on there. And gob it on your makeup. Like, you see how I am just piling it on there. What this does is it absorbs all the oils in that makeup. So it's taking it all and it's sucking it in there. So I did the bottom half of my bruise with that. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the brush on the top half so you can see, you can use either thing. So I'm dabbing it on there. And that's not enough. Like, you really want to gob it on. And I know you're saying, oh no, you're covering all of the pigment. Why would I want to do that? Because now it's all white. But that absorbs all of that oil in that makeup. And then use your powder puff or use your brush and just beat the crap out of it. Wipe it down a little bit, beat the crap out of it. And you see now you're knocking off all of the powder. If you want, wow, I'm going to get up again and get a paper towel. Now, it's set with my powder, but, it kind of canceled out a little bit of that strong color that we had. So I'm going to use just a slightly damp paper towel and tap it to remove your powder from it. And you'll see that no pigment is now coming off on this paper towel, even though it's damp and I'm tapping it. Yeah. And dry it off a little or let it air dry. No pigment. And that is set. That's not coming off on anything. It's not coming off on your clothes. It's not coming off on what you're wearing. You're looking good. And that's all you have to do. And that's going to be there for hours. So that's the only thing that I can think of that everybody's skipping when they put on their body makeup and they're complaining that it's coming off on everything. Just set it, set it, set it, set it. This stuff is cheap. It'll last you forever. And you're good to go. Enjoy. And if you want to see other videos or you have requests, please feel free to leave me a note, like on my Facebook page. I'm at Commissions by Amazon Mandy, or tweet at me, Amazon Mandy. And I'll try to make more or what people want. Let me know. Thank you. Bye.